ABC 27 Digital Now Center. This is Beyond the Forecast with your most accurate local meteorologists.
Hello, everyone. This is Meteorologist Dan Tomaso with another afternoon update. Yesterday, I brought an update after some of the latest data came in regarding the snowstorm for the weekend, and we'll hop into that again today on this Wednesday as we look ahead to Sunday. But I actually have to mention first some snow showers that are happening this afternoon, not far away, and actually now moving into the viewing area. Parts of Huntington County, Mifflin, Juniata, Perry, even parts of Fulton and Franklin counties getting some areas of snow showers. Now, some of this is not reaching the ground initially based on what I can tell, but there's enough here that we could get a hour to 2 hour long period of off and on snow showers over the mountains, and the question is how far east does it make it? It certainly could put down a coating in spots based on temperatures that are near 32 degrees, but I do think this is mostly going to be confined to the mountains west of Harrisburg, but I could see a few valley locations east of, say, Perry County, east of Cumberland County, picking up some quick moving snow showers. This is all with the next front moving through, and normally this week we've been talking about the cold air, but actually today turned milder ahead of this front, temperatures in the 30s. Tomorrow, more mild air begins to move in with temperatures in the low 40s, so that is one of the bigger changes. But I'm going to show you some of our cameras locally that should be picking up some snow based on radar. Shippensburg right on the cusp of some snow showers and nothing falling there yet. Willow Hill also kind of like right in that zone where there should be some passing snow showers and not a whole lot going on. Perhaps the dry air eating away at some of that moisture. And here in Mifflin Town too, not a whole lot going on even though radar appears to be active. So again, it may not be reaching the ground yet, but I do expect some snow showers here off and on over the next couple of hours. Temperatures range from about 32 to 35 degrees, so that's continuing to improve after we saw some readings even below zero this morning air temperature-wise. South winds at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Again, that's making a huge difference. Even without sunshine, we're still seeing that mild air moving in. So here's the weather app forecast. We'll call it mostly cloudy, if not overcast, throughout the afternoon and evening. Still that slight chance of snow showers, especially the farther west you go, west of Harrisburg. Tonight, those snow showers should fall apart, and we see that on Precision Cast, that they don't make much of an eastward advancement, and it's mostly cloudy tonight, with some clearing into tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some lingering cloud cover into the afternoon hours, but again, tomorrow should be pretty pleasant. High temperatures in the 40s. Heading into Friday, perhaps just a little bit colder with temperatures in the 30s, but not a full drop down yet into the colder air. That colder air arrives Friday night into Saturday and also to start out Sunday, and that has a big influence on this forecast. Now, if you were with me during noon, what I was trying to explain is that yesterday's trends were suppressing the storm track, so kind of pushing the storm farther to the south. Again, very cold, dense, heavy air that was pushing that storm track south. Now, today, the opposite problem has happened, and this started with some of the guidance last night that the storm is actually trending farther to the north. So rather than seeing any issues when it comes to, say, lack of snowfall, now we're kind of into the heavier swath of snow, but we're also on that edge of where the warmer nose of the storm could work its way up from south to north and possibly provide some mixing. And this is what I'm looking out for in the guidance, that in this pink zone here that's getting closer to the mid-state, that's where the snow could wrap up for a time as the storm pushes to the east, and we could see some mixing over to sleet and freezing rain rather than just all snow. Now, again, I'm feeling more and more confident that it is going to snow on Sunday, and it's going to be significant in terms of plowable snow, but the exact totals, that's what we're trying to diagnose at this point, what those totals could look like then heading into Monday morning, and what impacts that could have for Monday. Either way, it's going to stay cold. That new snowpack over the weekend is going to help lock in that cold through the week. So temperatures easily into the 20s, maybe near freezing by the middle of next week, but again, the snowstorm is probably the first and foremost concern. We'll get to the cold then after. You can follow me for more updates, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'll be posting as much as I can. Bottom line is, though, we are tracking this snow through the weekend. We're going to have many more updates leading up to it. Even tomorrow, we could start likely talking about some totals, and into Friday for sure, locking down those totals. So you definitely want to stay with us on Beyond the Forecast. You want to stay with us on abc27.com/weather, where we post a detailed weather summary every day. But in the near term, that's what I have for now. Again, as we get more data in day by day, we get about 4 solid model runs per day of each model. So it's a lot of data to diagnose, plus then we'll get the higher resolution guidance as we get closer. Lots of data to dive into, lots of forecast information, and we'll be with you here every step of the way. Take care, everyone. Have a good day.